Thinking about becoming a data analyst but not sure if you'd actually enjoy it? Well, here are 5 questions that'll help you figure out if this job is the right fit for you. And trust me, the last one is a bit surprising. By the way, real quick, hi, my name's Urvi. I've been working as a data analyst for a few years now, and these are the questions that helped me decide if this job would be right for me. So hopefully they can help you as well. Question 1 is, do you like to be curious? Being a data analyst requires curiosity. A lot of the job involves being able to ask questions and answering those questions using data. And it's okay if you've never actually worked with data before. Just ask yourself, are you the type of person that likes to know the why behind something? Or if you're in a different job or role already, have you had questions before about process improvements or business strategies that could be answered using data? You see, being a data analyst is a little bit like being an investigator or a detective, but instead of solving murder mysteries, you're solving data mysteries. Like, why did our sales drop in Q3? Or what are the characteristics of a repeat customer? And instead of using cameras and spyware to solve these mysteries, you use Python and SQL. And yes, I know being a data analyst doesn't sound as cool as being a detective, but still, curiosity is a must for a data analyst. Question 2 is, do you like to learn? Because you will be doing a lot of continuous learning as a data analyst. Tech stacks change, the tools we use change, and you have to keep up and learn how to use these new tools as they change. Especially now with AI, it feels like there is a new tool for data analysis every single day. In fact, right now, I'm learning how to use 3 new AI tools for data analysis. And in addition to continuously learning the new tech that's out there, you also may have to keep up with the trends and developments in the industry or business domain that you're doing data analysis in. Because a lot of that stuff will affect how you do the data analysis and will affect, how you ask questions about the data or how you explain changes in the data. Also, if you're new to the domain that you're doing data analysis in, you may have to learn and kind of job shadow the different functions that there are in that business domain. So if you're someone that likes to learn and likes to keep up with industry trends and technology trends, you'll really enjoy this part of the job. Question 3 is, do you like change and challenges? Now, I know no one says, I want my job to be really hard and chaotic. And being a data analyst is not like that, but you do have to be open to change and challenges. Because not only do the tools and the tech that you use change, but also the types of questions you're asked to analyze can change, the data can change, or even the stakeholders' data needs and data requirements can change. In addition to those changes, you may also face certain challenges when doing an analysis, like the stakeholder might change their requirements for an analysis, you might have messy or missing data, or you might run into code that just won't work no matter what you do. And these are all challenges that you'll have to deal with. So if you're someone that can roll with the punches, or someone that even likes a job where it's not the same all the time and there are some things that challenge you, being a data analyst would be a pretty good fit. Question 4 is, do you like to communicate and collaborate with people? Now, data analyst can be considered a tech job, and I know the image of a lot of tech jobs is a person sitting in a dark room coding nonstop. They haven't seen another person for days. Now, I would argue that that's just the TV portrayal of most tech jobs, and it's definitely not true for data analysts. As a data analyst, yes, you do spend some solo time coding and working with the data, but you also spend time collaborating with stakeholders across the business. You have to collaborate with them to understand their data requests, to troubleshoot their data issues. And when you analyze data for them, you have to present your insights to these stakeholders and answer any questions they may have about those insights as well. So communication and collaboration is a big part of the job. So if you're someone that was looking for a job that does involve some interaction with other people, then data analyst is definitely a job to consider, because trust me, you will be talking to people as part of this job. Sometimes way more than you thought. Question 5 is, are you a creative thinker? Now, this is the one that I think might surprise some people and might even be a bit controversial. But I think that creative people make really great data analysts, and I think they would actually enjoy the job. Now, it's not like a graphic designer or a marketing job where creativity is a huge part of those jobs. I mean, the majority of those jobs. However, being a data analyst does require some creativity. You have to think creatively to ask questions about the data, to create compelling data visualizations, and to craft a story from what you're seeing in the data. While this might not require artistic creativity, it definitely still uses creative muscles. In fact, I would say that I'm actually naturally a more right-brained creative person, and I enjoy being a data analyst. So if you are like me, I would completely write off being a data analyst because it still might be a good fit for you. So those are the 5 questions you can ask yourself to decide if being a data analyst is right for you. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, I would love it if you considered subscribing to the channel. And if you went through these questions and thought, I think being a data analyst might be right for me, I actually have a video on the different types of data analyst roles that I've had that explain more into what a data analyst does on the job. And you should see that pop up right here in the next few seconds. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.